My name is Doris Castleton, and I just finished the baking and pastry management program.
And my name's Kelsey Chieko, and I just finished the baking and pastry diploma program.
I checked a couple of the schools in the area, and this one had a more, I was interested in the management program in particular, and this one had a more rounded program and went into different aspects that, like the wine, that the other schools didn't seem to spend as much time in, and I felt as though when I would finish that I would have a better understanding, a well-rounded understanding of the restaurant business and baking and pastry.
I ended up at OCI because I wanted a more fast-paced school where I could get school done faster. I'd already spent like 4 years in college doing things I didn't want to do. So finally figuring out what I wanted to do, I wanted to be able to get it done fast and start my career.
Well, I had a photography business first, and this is a career change. And it was something else that baking was something I enjoyed doing a lot of. And so this is going to help me keep running my own business. I'm going in as a catering with a business partner who is also an OCI grad.
The fact that the class sizes were small and the cost of it, and then just the fact that you could get a diploma in 6 months and be done was really awesome. I wasn't expecting it to be as amazing as it was here, but that was just an extra perk. The fact that you're done quick and you have awesome teachers and you learn way more than you ever think you will.
So you moved to Portland specifically to go to OCI?
Yeah, I had never been up here, didn't know anybody, just decided to move up and come here.
How do you feel about Portland?
It's amazing. If you get over the rain and the cold weather, it's beautiful. There's so many different places you could go to. Everything's in walking distance or TriMet, and I don't know, it's just an awesome city. Everybody here is super friendly. You meet people everywhere you go, so.
It's very food-centric.
Yeah,
it's
definitely food.
Place to have culinary school.
Culinary school. You're right in the middle of all of this new innovation of food coming out.
Had either of you worked in the industry before coming here?
No.
Fast food as a youth? No. And that was it.
I did baking at home and for parties for like my friends and stuff, but never anything professional.
Right.
How intimidating was that then for you both to come into baking and pastry school? I mean,
as far as like, the pace was a little intimidating because it was so fast and it was coming at you so quick. Because it's an accelerated program and you're moving quick and you're learning techniques fast and furious, and so that was a little intimidating. And I decorate like a 4th grader. So
I did a lot better on that part than I ever thought I would.
I definitely improved. I mean, I kept track of all of my projects from the first time in the kitchen all the way through the end, and I can see a definite improvement.
Yeah.
And not only as far as what my skill level is, but what I find acceptable too. So the management classes were awesome. I really do feel like I learned a lot. One of the projects we did was creating our own virtual restaurant and then getting it started and having to find out all of the rules and regulations in Portland and opening a restaurant, a brick and mortar restaurant in the city, and just staggering the amount of information that has to be gathered and the fees that have to be paid and permits and all of that. So that was kind of an eye-opener. Volunteering is important, and getting out there, and it's important on so many levels, not just learning new skills, meeting people, making connections out there, getting comfortable in the kitchen. By the time I got into the kitchen after finishing my management classes, I was comfortable in the kitchen, and I wasn't worried about if I'm going to cut my finger off, because I had learned how to use my knives, and so yes, I think grasp every opportunity that you can get, and even if it doesn't end up with a job, you're still learning so much. As I've talked with other people, you only get out of the school as much as you're willing to put into it. So if you're willing to put the effort out and to put yourself out there to get that experience, you're going to get it back in spades.
So what would you tell somebody who was on the fence about coming to OCI?
I'd say go for it. I was looking at going to look in one of the other bigger schools just because it was so well known, and working with some of those people from those schools, you kind of see the difference of how you get treated compared to how they do. They have so much bigger class sizes, and the way that they run this program, it's it's more of a personal experience. If you're looking for just a normal school experience, those are the ones to go to. But I mean, you're going to culinary school. This is not any kind of normal school experience.
Coming here is more than just, like she said, like a school. It really is a family, and it's not. You don't have to worry about being in a restaurant environment, because that's what this is about. And and they're going to teach you. When you come here, you start. They teach you the basics, and and all the way through the advanced stuff. And I know that my first day here, I was kind of shocked because everybody knew my name. All of the staff knew my name, and I thought it was because I was older and I kind of stood out, but that wasn't it at all. I mean, and from day one, it felt like a family place, and I have always felt very comfortable here.
The fact that you have amazing teachers teaching you too. Everybody's actually here for you. It's
Right.
not just trying to get you through the program and get you out of here. They actually care about where you're going and what you're doing while you're here and after you're here. And
Right.
it's like Chef Hall always says, you come here and you make your first set of connections with people, and the people you're working with and the people that are helping you. I was so surprised at how amazing everybody was here.
There's just a vast database of knowledge here.
Yeah.
Asking them questions offline about stuff that doesn't even necessarily pertain to class, but other aspects of cooking, and everybody was always so willing to help and give great information. And so
They didn't know the answer, they'd find it for you.
Right, exactly. If you want to try something, this is the place to try it. Your tuition covers all of your supplies and your ingredients and all of that, and
you have somebody telling you what you did wrong, so you can fix it next.
Right,
Yeah.
and they're not going to laugh at you. I have made numerous cakes that just as soon as I pulled them out, they fell, and but I've learned what's causing that, and I don't have that problem anymore. So, this is the place to experiment and try, and you'll get plenty of opportunities to do that.
Anything else you guys want to say on camera?
OCI, best school ever.
Yeah. Just come. That's it.
You're a name, not a number here.
Yeah, definitely. Best experience of my life.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything you want to say to Chef Hall or Hammer?
You guys are awesome!
And you're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Awesome. Thank you, ladies, for doing